Hello everyone, happy Friday to one and all. I am CA Anjali Ganotra, moderator for today's session. It is my immense pleasure to welcome each and every one of you to this insightful webinar on impact of ChatGPT on accounting, meticulously organized by Digital Accounting and Assurance Board. Today, we embark on a journey to explore the transformative influence of ChatGPT in the realm of accounting, a subject of immense relevance in our rapidly evolving digital landscape. I am eager to anticipate a meaningful exchange of ideas and knowledge. Now, I would like to invite the Chairman of Digital Accounting and Assurance Board, CA Charanjot Singh Nanda sir, to say a few words as opening remarks.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My salutations to the speaker of the day, CA Akhil Pacholi, moderator CA Anjali Ganotra, the secretary CA Amit Gupta, the technical support Ashok, and all officials of DAP, and all people who have come here to go home more enlightened. My apologies, I'm traveling to Yamnanagar, I'm on the way, but still I could not stop myself from addressing you. Ladies and gentlemen, your board is totally inclined to give the best. We are totally resolved to ensure that we give the best of the speakers and best of the topics so that technology comes a part of our life. Your board does so many things apart from holding webinars. We do physical seminars, we write books, we get certain standards prepared. You are all aware that the forensic standards were made mandatory from 1st July 2023. It means that if you have taken any assignment in the nature of forensic, you have to use the institute's promulgated 23 forensic standards. Coming on to the topic of the day, ChatGPT in accounting and finance. I want to tell you that artificial intelligence has changed the way we looked at things. Technology has clearly paved the path to progress, and the greatest beneficiary is we chartered accountants. Please understand, the people who frame the softwares, people who create hardwares get only a small chunk, but we get perpetual income, perpetual growth from this. So time is very imminent that every practicing chartered accountant and every chartered accountant who's in employment needs to be totally inclined towards becoming technology compliant. Your board has come out with a very ambitious program, Technology for Non-Technology Professionals. It is designed for people who are not much conversant with technology. We have a training program of 3 days. A person can go through that rigorous training program and come at par with the people who are technology compliant. Ladies and gentlemen, I would not speak much because we have one of the very revered speakers on ChatGPT, Mr. Akhil Pacholi, who would speak on this. But I would like to put across 3 very important benefits of technology. Number 1, technology says goodbye to the era of sampling. The entire data is analyzed. Number 2, technology gives the work on time. Computers don't have wives. Number 3, the outcome of technology is very clear, is error-free. But the most important thing which you need to know is that whatever data you derive, you see, times have changed. Earlier, gold ruled the roost, then oil ruled the roost. But today, the supreme thing which holds value is data. But the only crucial thing is that you may have data and you may not know how to use that data. So the most important thing is how to use that data for creating value and worth, how to do analysis of that data. And for that, we chartered accountants are there. Ladies and gentlemen, people once go through technology, they understand technology, they feel that they understand technology. But technology is ever changing. I am reminded of a couplet which says, कुछ ही लम्हों में पढ़ लोगे क्या मुझे? कुछ ही लम्हों में पढ़ लोगे क्या मुझे? मैंने खुद को लिखने में बरसों लगा. It's created a niche for itself, but over the years, and therefore you have to be seriously involved in understanding technology, understanding artificial intelligence, understanding ChatGPT, understanding blockchains, Internet of Things, data analytics. There are a huge lot of things which technology gives, and therefore your board is very consistently involved in giving the best. We hold such programs, and in case you have suggestions, feel free to write to me, call me, or send a message to me. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great session, and I wish this webinar all success in times to come. Over to CA Anjali Ganotra for further proceedings. Madam, the dais is all yours now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your words of wisdom. Without further delay, let me introduce to the distinguished panelist for the first segment, who will be sharing his expertise and insights with us today. CA Akhil Pachori, sir. He is an accomplished professional with a unique combination of skills in chartered accountancy, ethical hacking, and information system audit. He has demonstrated expertise in IT systems and privacy related implementations in banking, finance, and insurance sector, where he has been working since 2014. His work includes assignments for various prominent organizations such as SEBI, RBI, NSDL, CDSL, NSE, BSE, etc. See, Akhil Pachori sir has also received certifications in Certified System Information Auditor and Certified Fraud Examiner USA. With his vast knowledge and experience, he has delivered multiple sessions in cybersecurity, office security, system audit, forensic accounting, and fraud detection at various professional forums, including ICI. Thank you, sir, for gracing us with your presence. We are all eager to learn from you.
Thank you, Anjali ji, for such a nice welcome. And Nanda sir, I can remember from Glowpack event when Manoj Mustachir was there. He couldn't resist himself, and he was so much eager to what do I say, acknowledge the Manoj Mustachir session in his own style, like he did it today. And one more thing that you mentioned in the Shairi, sir, I am not a Shairi type of person, but one thing that I could see, सालों लगे हैं मुझे बनने में. तो सर ये जो सालों लगे हैं वो एक्चुअल में इज देयर विद एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी, be it ChatGPT itself in 2015 it was created. This OpenAI was created in 15 and it was launched last year in 2022 November. So today marks 1 year of launching of ChatGPT to the public. So on this auspicious day, which remarkable
It's a
day, we
great day.
are
It's a great day, Pacholi sir. It's really a great day.
yeah
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah.
And we are
Thank
very
you,
happy
sir.
that you're gracing the occasion. Great.
Sir, my pleasure, sir. So I think first of all that we all need to understand is it's been 1 year since the basic version. What we tell is the basic Gen AI tool ChatGPT was launched by OpenAI. How many of you must have or have used it extensively? At least from my understanding, what I think, a chartered accountant, a practicing chartered accountant, or be it a job doing chartered accountant, a person at least must use it 2 to 3 times a day on the basis of tasks they perform. That's my understanding. A person should at least be using that much, at least 2 or 3 times a day. Now, I don't know how many of you are using it extensively or not. Even I don't know how many of you people have paid versions of AI tools, be it ChatGPT, be it any other Midjourney or any other tool. See, a person who think that without knowing AI or without understanding the AI technology and the related tools, they can work. That's okay if you think, but the world does not think so. Your competitors are using these tools, and they are moving ahead of time. And it's up to you if you want to be feeling behind, you want to feel FOMO or not. That's up to you. But let's move ahead now. I'll start sharing my screen. See, uh, just a second. Yeah. So this is the screen that I have, me being the paid customer of OpenAI. See, this is my plan. If you want to see, I I've been paying $20 per month, which is roughly around 1700 since March. And with this, I get the access to various tools. Which one of the thing is I get GPT-4. I get the plugins. I'll show how to use those plugins also. Plus, I get the access to GPTs. These all are GPTs. Plus, apart from these, if I want to explore more, I can go for all the GPTs that are provided either by OpenAI or by many people who are generating GPT or creating their own GPTs. Okay. Now see, these two are created by me. GST Reply GPT and GST Ka Gyani. This is the name that I have given to these two GPTs. I haven't yet monetized it, and I haven't used it extensively for, I mean, not being used by public extensively. It's for in-house usage. So one thing that I want to provide a disclaimer that these GPTs are accessible even if you have the public link, then also you can use it only if you have the paid versions, right? If you don't have, you cannot access these, right? Moving ahead. These are the things that I told that I have access to. Apart from that, uh, I have the data analytics, which is also being provided by GPT, which is also known as code interpreter. This is also being provided. Now, how do I let's move ahead with the use cases what we have. If I say that I need to analyze a particular chunk of data, let's say be it the sale data, be it the employee data, and then I have to present it to the client or to the management if I am a job if I'm in somewhere on a job, I'm employed by someone else. On that, how do I use this data analytics tools, which is provided by ChatGPT, to my favor, and how to generate graphs using this? See, uh, firstly, what I'll do is I'll go to um, a sheet. See, this is the financial sample data that I have with me. Uh, what I'll do is I'll just use this and provide. See, what does this sheet contains? Let's go to there also if I can. Yeah. I hope my screen is visible. I'm opening the Excel file. If not, just let me know, Anjali ji.
It's visible, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. See, this is the sale, COGS, commission income, payroll, R&D, and so and so. And this is in USD, and it's an old data that I have used. So this is the data that I have, and I need to analyze it and I need to summarize it. It's data of 12 months, and I have to present to the management and how they can improve. What's the, um, let's
Sir,
say, what is the, yeah,
sir, Excel is not visible.
yeah, that's what I was asking. I think, just let me, I think now it is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. So this is the Excel data along with the, uh, see, this is the sales, this is the COGS, and these are on actual basis, and this is the costing. Complete thing is there. And now I want to use this data and provide to the management the crux of it, right? So I'll just close it because I have already loaded this. No, yeah. I I need to visualize this file. Provide me with 10 parameters on the basis of which I will present the data to the manager. See, they will provide me on what 10 parameters I can generate the report. Like let's say highest sale month and something like that. See, this is something which takes time. So now the data analytics GPT is taking its own time. It will provide me with 9 visualization, and it provides us with the with graphs also. We'll see that also. See, this is the monthly performance analysis that I want to generate. Okay. I want monthly performance analysis to be done by you. Now generate relevant graphs and diagrams for the same. Actual versus forecast, YOY growth, and so and so. So I'll just say I want the monthly performance analysis to be done. See, a summary of total figures per month across all accounts and years, and visualization to show trends or patterns on the monthly data. Now it has started analyzing the whole file. Now they will provide me the data in way of graphs or the diagram. So let's see what they provide me. If you have a basic structured query that you want to take out from that data, if you can provide me that also. If not, uh, you can try it yourself also. See, here it is saying that I was not able to do it data conversion. See, it's still in the this data analytics GPT is in still in the early phases of development. So what I would say is they are still to improve themselves. See, they are telling the bar chart above displays total monthly financial performance across all accounts and years. I want the figures as well for sales and the cost of goods sold. Uh, what I'll do is I'll start a new chat and then try with the employee data. List down the 10 visualizations that I can do on this data. I think that was a different file and this was something different. Due to that reason, this was not able to analyze. and showing that it's not containing any value. Moving ahead, we'll check the employee data. Meanwhile, this tool is doing its own work. Let's move ahead and check what. See, I'll see a lot of people use LinkedIn, right? So I just go to LinkedIn. I Now I'll try to engage with audience and do. I mean, what I'll do is I'll engage with a post and let's see what happens. I mean, I'm using Merlin and Merlin. What it will do is, see, let's go to messaging. Hmm, These are all sponsored. I'll better go to the notifications. Um, yeah. So someone in on my LinkedIn posted this. You see Ratan Singh Tawar, and he has obviously tagged me. That's why I'm showing you my notification. What I'll do is, see, this is Merlin, Merlin. Merlin. See, this is the plugin that I have been using. Yeah, this is Merlin. I mean, you can use it on Chrome, on Edge also. I think mostly it is available there also. What it does is it can actually generate images. So your work of Midjourney is here. It can chat with documents. If I provide them a document, let's say, I mean, I need to read a what do I say? I need to read a cybersecurity policy because I'm into IT audit. So what I'll upload IS policy or cybersecurity policy of a company, and I'll try to analyze and find the particular clauses and analyze whether this is complied or not. See, this can be done by other tools also. If you have PDF itself, you can go to Chat PDF. Ask PDF, many more tools are there if you want to go. So presently we'll be using ChatGPT, and if not, I'll provide this also. So let's see and mm, see. This is the amnesty scheme for delayed GST appeals, right? This is the PDF file in. I mean, which contains regarding this one. See, it is providing me with the example questions as well, right? So I filed an appeal on 102nd day of order. It was rejected by the officer. Will it be covered in this amnesty scheme? No, your appeal will not be covered under the amnesty scheme. Now, see, I provide a disclaimer. I'm not a GST expert. But if this PDF is saying so, let's go into that. No, your appeal will not be covered under the amnesty scheme as per the recommendation. The amnesty scheme is applicable for taxable person who could not file an appeal under section against the demand order passed on or before the 31st day of March, or whose appeal under the said order was rejected solely on the grounds of the cell was then okay. So I think I have not provided the date. The date of filing was 28th February 2023. If your appeal was filed on or before 31st March, then it will be covered. So it was confused because I didn't provided the perfect parameter. That's why it was saying that no, your appeal won't be covered. Reason being, today is the 1st December. So this chatbot thought that I am talking about today. Now it is saying yes, your appeal would be covered. So all good, all okay. Now it is giving me the page reference as well, along with the decision or the verdict. However, please note that the amnesty scheme requires the appellant to have paid part of the amount of tax interest fine. So I'll just scroll down to page number 15 and see pre-deposit. Under pre-deposit is covered. So I just analyze the whole amnesty scheme or this PDF. See, this is something which is a document of 18 pages only, right? Now, every office has a document or every company has a few documents like the SOPs of some companies have like let's talk about ICI. ICI has forensic accounting standards, Indian accounting standards, and so many standards and guidance notes and what do you say tax audit, so forth and so on. So what they could do, I don't know whether it's in consideration or not, but what they could do that they would provide let's say a chatbot trained or what do I say in today's terms a GPT where I would just key in my query and with the whole case study with the facts and that chatbot would provide me with all the relevancy pertaining to my particular case on the basis of all these standards on auditing. We are talking about the risk in auditing that many people we are many a times we see that standards on auditing go skipped in our audits. Many times we face a challenge. So what we can do is, sir, so and so is the case. What should I do as per the standards on auditing? If not, I mean, we can also upload all these standards and auditing accounting standards. I'll show you how GPTs are being created in today's world. See, with this is a free tool up to a limit. I think 100 pages is the limit of this tool, so you cannot go ahead in that. Ask PDF is also something like that. If you go to pricing, see for testing GPT on PDF files, 100 pages. See, 100 pages is the limit of these free tools. If you want to go ahead also, it shows 600 pages. Right. Yeah. If you have, uh, there might be a question in your mind if I am having this ChatGPT plus subscription, do I still need to provide? Just let me hide the controls because they are coming in between. Yeah. So some people might say, if I have this Chat GPT plus subscription, do I still need to do? I would say no. Reason being, uh, I have a plugin in this, which I mean, obviously, if I want to have OCR in the sense says a document which is not in proper PDF sense, not converted into PDF, but scanned via image or whatever. See, you can use that, or what you can do is. Uh, Yeah, ask your PDF. So there, the tool is here itself. Now I want to analyze a PDF and want you to act as a chatbot for me. See, it is telling just provide me the URL of the PDF you wish to analyze, or what I can do is I can upload it over a temp ID. Like let me tell you temp files, right? So this is the temp files. What it does is it stores only for the 60-minute time limit. After it, the files are deleted. So let me upload a file here. Uh, People might be saying that I just want you to upload a little extensive file. So let me go there also. See, this is the CGST Act. I don't think there is something extensive than this. So I'm uploading the CGST Act itself. I don't know whether what it says. Yeah. So I have this link and I just go to here. Here is the file for you. Are you ready now? See, I have three plugins activated. One is Zapier, one is Bardeen, and one is Ask Your PDF. It automatically chose that I have to use Ask Your PDF to be implemented in the current scenario. So it has automatically started using Ask Your PDF. Now it will provide me, yeah, see, the document you provided is related to CGST Act in India. Here is the detailed analysis, detailed summary, right? Now, I just want to know what is the penalty provision in case of section 122. See, it is providing me you can either go to Ask PDF directly or you can use the plugin here. Now, as I can tell you that see, this is the, yeah, start your first conversation. This is if you want to go to their paid over, I mean over their site. Okay. Now, I just want to ask what is the penalty provision because the officer has, what do I say, has a levied penalty under 122. So I just need to see what is the penalty provision in case of 122, whether the officer is right in its show cause or not. See, those who don't have the paid version, we'll go to Bard and we'll go to Bing as well. So don't think कि $20 लगेंगे, then only you will be able to use the AI. There are free tools also, but with a limitation. So we'll move that to that part also. I'll tell you I'll provide you how to do automation using Bardeen, and that is free for you. So, see, I'm telling you I'm not a GST expert. Okay, it is telling me to tell ask your PDF research assistant. Okay, what I'll do is I'll go to plugin store. Yeah, I'm back here over the same place. Now, what I can do is I can either use, yeah, I can use the chat. See, we are talking about Merlin, right? So I'll just go to, mm, okay, someone is, see, now I want to post something which should be positive and see, let's post something positive. This is all being done by Merlin. Great to see your enriching experiences. Hashtag Glopac, CA Ratan Singh Tawar, networking indeed paves the way for prosperous collaboration and professional growth. Keep fostering these valuable connections. See, now I didn't read the post, but I had the privilege of participating. These events are exceptional platform for connecting. This analyzed the whole post. I think 1 minute to 1 minute should have gone if I would have read that post. So I just remove this and I'll just I mean I can either post it or I can regenerate it. Will regenerate in another language. Let's regenerate. Two hashtag have been added and a few changes. So I'll just clear it. And now what I'll do is uh, reply as if I am his best friend. Now, wow, great to see you making value. Your dedication to networking and knowledge exchange is truly inspiring. Keep trying and building these trustworthy connections. Right. So now, what I can do is I can either regenerate or post again. See, this is not the only case with LinkedIn also. I'll show you with Twitter also or X, what we say now. See, uh, post something about GST amnesty scheme recently released by GST Council. I just post lengthy post. I want lengthy post because I have paid version of Twitter, so I can have more than 280 characters. I can post more than 280 in a single tweet, offering chance to resolve past goals without the added stress of FT penalty. So this is not the correct answer. So that's why I don't post using Merlin. I post it in my sense. Yeah, but if you like, you can go. And I'll do is I'll just post it. And where do I post it? Let me yeah post. Now let's see how many reactions do I get on this post. I don't have much followers here. Yeah, but moving ahead, I've posted it and it feels like I'm a person with extremely knowledge and extremely rich English language. So this is something, LinkedIn is something about branding, which is happening right now with the use of artificial intelligence. Uh, so moving ahead, we'll yeah, Merlin, we have discussed. Yeah, Bing chat. How many of uh, you have been using Bing? I think most of you, right? Now there is a small copilot thing which is there, right? See, either you can go to the Bing AI search or there is this copilot tool which can be used. It is available in Windows 11 as well, which needs internet, by the way, if you don't know it, but it needs internet because it's being powered by Bing Chat. Now, with this, I can do anything related to my computer as well as if I want to do anything for something doing online, right? Now, there are a lot of senior members who face the technological barrier in changing the basic settings and something like that. So let's say I want to change the wallpaper, but people don't know how to change the wallpaper. I know people like that also. So what I'll do is I want to change wallpaper for this. Yeah, just do I want to change my wallpaper. See. I just didn't do anything. My hands are up here. Copilot simply opened the right place where I just what I have to do is to just choose the background what I need. Like let's apply this. So now the with simple one click I have changed the wallpaper, which might be a tussle for many people. So see, this is simple. I mean, many people might be not using Windows 11 also, I know that. But you may please upgrade it to Windows 11 because Windows 10 EOD is also nearby in 2023 or 24, 25, I think. So, what is EOD? Let's tell that also Windows 10 EOD. See, it will be yeah, October 14, 2025. Apart from that, I also wanted to tell you that Bard is now searching it for me. October 10 will reach the end of the support on October 14, 25. Right. Now, if you want to converse it, you can go to converse. It will take you to Bard along with search. I mean, in the Google itself, it will search you because this is, I think it's being called as do a day. Okay, now with suggested question as well. Now, how do I update to Windows 11? Simple question, sir. I am not doing anything which is so technologically advanced. I am asking simple things. Go to start setting Windows update, check for update. Simple thing. Those who have, those who have done it timely. Reason being, I am telling because over a period of time, after a period of time, I think mostly 25 October 14, and you won't be able to upgrade to Windows 11 if you have licensed Windows. Disclaimer applied. So you can upgrade it. Obviously, it's a great tool. Now, I want to do anything else also. I can put it in here, but I want you people to try it more and more because I want to focus more on the automation part that you will be doing today. Right. So this is chat PDF, Ask PDF, 10 files done. I mean, obviously, you can do that. Right. So this is something you can do. Now, I want to create my own GPT like the way I created this GST reply GPT. Right. Now, let's create a GPT where I'll load. I mean, I don't have all the notification and everything, circulars and everything in GST. But what I'll try is I'll try to upload act and rules in this GPT, and we'll then ask the question answers from this GPT, and let's see how much it is correct. See, OpenAI is being trained on a particular billions and trillions of data. We'll train our GPT on the files that we upload. So today we'll be uploading the files which are GST Act and the rules. Let's create and go for it. Right. So this is chat.openai.com/GPT/editor. This is the URL where you can create it. Obviously, if you have the paid version. Now, let's create it. I want to create a GST uh, Act and rule GPT for me to refer in case of in case anytime I need it. Create a profile image of the GPT where GST is clearly visible using DALI. See, DALI is the image generation model of OpenAI. There are many others like Midjourney. Microsoft also uses DALI itself in the Bing. Uh, if we go to Bing, yeah, Bing is in this. Yeah. If I go to create something or something like that, we can uh, create image here itself. Create an image of chartered accountant knocked down where all what I'll do is I'll just go to the history because that's better. Why I need, yeah. See, what I'll do is I'll null time photo find down chartered accountant surrounded by. See, they also create these sort of photos. If you need, you can download it, use it somewhere else. These are not having any copyright issues. This is what I wanted to tell you. You can use Bing. It is completely free. Yeah, you cannot do data analytics. You cannot upload PDF. You don't have plugins, etc., etc. But you can upload the images. Yeah, right. So if I go to the images, let me see if I have something or not. Yeah, right. Before that, I'll just try to show what are the different types of artificial intelligence present in the market, right? See, this is the first one is the narrow AI. We have been using it for ages. We all have been using it for ages. Reason, if you see the example, Apple Siri, Amazon's Alexa, and Google's, I don't know what do we call Google's help or whatever, right? So Google's, I think, dot. So these are all narrow AI. We provide them the voice data. They provide us with after searching. That's the only use case that is here, right? Generative AI. Generative AI, as the name suggests, they are programmed to generate on the basis of training they have been provided. That's why it is known as generative AI. The biggest example, ChatGPT, Delhi, Midjourney. You asked me, and that's the example of generative AI, right? They analyze the raw data and provide the analyzed outputs, right? Ask PDF is also one of the example of generative AI. Process AI, which comes under the workflow automation, right? Where let's say what happens in the automation, be it Zapier, Bardeen, we'll see the Bardeen automation today. If this happens, then that's a trigger. You do that thing. If that happens with a condition, we can provide a condition as well. If that happens with a condition, if not, then do this, right? If this happens, do this. If this happens, do this. So that's a specified rule based set. Mostly process flow automation, the best example, we have the chatbots, where the chatbots are being provided with specific inputs. Like when I call Airtel 1 to 1, you all must be saying he press 1 for postpaid, press 2 for prepaid, press 3 for broadband, and so forth, so come and so forth, right? So this is pre-trained bots which are designed to provide particular outputs on the basis of a particular input, right? This is process AI. What do you say? Workflow automation. So they will take you to that particular employee and that particular department, right? So this is what I wanted to tell you. I think it must have analyzed three different capabilities and examples and types of AI. Obviously, we have seen that, right? Uh, Now, one more tool that we all can use, be it practice, be it what do I say, practicing chartered accountant, be employees who are employed at various organizations, our fellow chartered accountant friends. There are a few text or few mails, few process automation that we have to follow. What we currently do is we either copy paste it from the older events, older text, older formats, or what we do is we create it once again by writing it down. What you will do, you will firstly search when to whom did I send that last mail. I'll go search. I'll search by any keyword, let's say audit or something like that. Then thereafter, that data will be that keyword will be searched. I'll copy paste. Then I'll send that. It consumes a lot of time and energy. So we have a tool which is known as uh, text blaze. Yeah. Mm, Go to dashboard. See, this is the, but before that, what I'll show you is, let me tell you what happens in text blaze. Right. Mm, let's say I just need to send it to me at me the MSMEFHOI1. See, now the whole mail that I need to mention. See, this also can be automated. I'll show you how the client name would appear automatically, right? But with just one click, I got the whole mail that I have to send to the client, like verify your status of suppliers as MSME by requesting their UAM. You have to some overdue for 45 days. You have to report them. Uh, Total outstanding, complete the required information, supporting everything, everything. See, now I'll show you once again how did I do that. / MSME1 HOI1. The whole mail was generated. How did I do that? I'll show you by creating one for your cell phone. Right. Let's move to 4. Now draft a mail to be sent to clients for um, providing details of IT audit, basically a checklist of documents required. Right. What I have asked them to provide a basic mail that I can send to any client whenever someone says that, sir, I want to get a IT audit or IS audit done. So I'll just have to type one letter and the whole checklist will appear in front of me. We'll do that. Just a second. Let me get the complete mail. Okay. Yeah. Right. So this is tax based dashboard. we can create a new, here I can create a new snippet. I can name the snippet IT audit checklist. Now, this is the shortcut that I will be providing to this text blade. What on the basis of this only, it will generate the relevant, what do I say, the complete text on the basis of this shortcut, right? So what I will do is IT audit, right? It gives the option to try it out also. Okay, I haven't mentioned any text. Sorry. Yeah, right. So yeah, save. See, here you can see the date, clipboard, cursor, and everything, right? So what I'll do is I'll add a line also. Let's do that also. Let's use the what do I say? Variable also. Kindly provide this to me by, it's in Pro, but let's use the date in 1 week, right? So what I'll do is I'll just provide 1 week time to client to provide me the documents, right? So I'll just save it. Um, okay, it is saying that I have used the limit, so it won't be saved. I'll just delete a few. Yeah. So see, this is also having the feature of AI, right? If you can see, I just have to create this. I can obviously might must have done it here also, but if you think that ChatGPT is a better writer, then you can use that also, right? So I'll just save this up and yeah, it's okay. So what I'll do is I'll just go here now, / IT audit. Complete details have been there, and see the best part. Kindly provide this to me by 8th of December 2023. Today, first, automatically the date is being taken care by itself, forwarded to 1 week. You can take 1 month or see. Uh, when you send reminder to your clients for payment of, let's say, your invoices, this can be used. Kindly provide this by this so and so date, right? Now you can automate this also by using another Bardeen or something like that, where you can provide if the payment is not being received, then it will give you a pop-up that whether the payment has been received, and thereafter you can, what do I say, send another mail for 3 days payment, right? So I think this is also can be used. Text list. See, this is just the sample snippet that I have used. What do I say? MSME first year reminder, uh, audit data. See, this is the checklist where I can use advanced text, mail, so forth and so on. So you can use it as you like. Obviously, there is no limit to imagination. So we'll move ahead. Yeah. So we were at GPT, creating GPT, right? Uh, Now there is a configuration bar. Either you can name it, but I'm waiting for GPT Builder to do that for me. It will provide the description, the instructions, the what do I say, sample questions also, starters that I say, like when I go to Bing, uh, it is giving me what you can do. So sort of these things will be also there in my tool. Yeah. So this is the image that I have got. Now it is updating the GST. See, I'll just have the configuration checked. Yeah. Now in the configuration, we have to just name GST GPT Act and rules. A guide for GST Act and rules in India, providing detailed information and clarification. Right. Now, okay, description is okay. Now it has automatically taken a few conversation starters, right? Explain GST section 15. What is the rules of GST registration? Clarify the GST rate for services. How is GST calculated? If you want to change, like let's say I don't like this question, right? What is the uh, time limit for SCN in GST Act and rules for a particular for let's say 2017, right? Now I will upload the files. Obviously, I'll have to search for it. Both the files I have uploaded. I can upload many files. If you want, I can upload guide to CA certificates, GST bear law, everything. But I don't want to confuse it. I just want to create the one file. Yeah, GST audit manual also I can upload 30th October. So these all I have been doing, right? So now let's save it and make it public. See, I'm here. I have my GST GPT. What is, yeah, yeah. What is the time limit for SCN for the year? See, the answer may be wrong. Still saying it needs a lot of training data. I'll have to upload everything, every rule, every notification, every even the circular and the notification. Then only it will be trained up to the mark, right? But still, let's see and let's see from the GST experts in the session if it is right or not. See, it is saying 3 years from the due date of furnishing. Exact date. What is the exact date? I need the exact date, right? See, typically it would mean 31st December 2023, but the extension has been there. Since this GPT data does not have the extension database or the notification which provided the extension, that's the reason it is still telling me that December 31st, the actual date is December 31st, 23. So, but still, on the basis of fact, I think they are correct. But still, I provide the disclaimer, I may be wrong. So, moving ahead, this is the simple concept. Now you have created your own GPT. If I go to edit GPT, I want to configure something else. I want to change the name, or I want to upload more and more data. Then I can do that, right? So it's up to you how you use it, what you upload, what is the use case for you. You can upload relevant. Like let's say we have a person who is only into the FEMA, right? So what I think FEMA has a few couple of acts that needs to be considered, so they can I mean they can take care of all the acts, rules, notification. I think that GST is having maximum number of notification circulars. If a small topic you think that this might be precise and maybe trained, and still, yeah, I still say, see, this is the so, uh, from this is the upgradation that I'm doing from now on. Provide the details clearly in a simple layman language for businesses to understand. Also, quote the section and rule on the basis of which you are sorry, providing the. See, now let's see what I'll do. Meanwhile, I'll have a glass of water. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, as you could see, I have updated my GPT to act in a manner where you should be providing the section reference and the rule reference, right? So now let's chat with the chatbot. Yeah, provide me what is the maximum penalty in GST. See, the knowledge base is only two files, that's why it is doing quickly. But depending on the knowledge base, it can increase, it can decrease. For general contravention, no specific penalty, and right now it is selling 125 general penalty, general consequences. Okay, where no nothing is mentioned anywhere else. So this is what you can do now. Okay, this is the yeah. I think we uploaded the employee data, right? So On the basis of employee data, they have provided the for those who are doing internal audit. I'm providing. I think mostly this data is useful for those people, mainly internal audit people. So uh, let's move to the mm, yeah. I just picked the scattered plot of age versus salary. Let's see whether the age is high, then the salary increases, or what's the scenario in this company. Mm, may you can also check the bar chart of bonus percentage by department. Which department is getting the highest bonus? You need to check whether that department is working efficiently in that manner or not. Right. So we'll analyze that also. See, this is the scattered plot chart of age versus annual salary. I think as you can see, majorly, uh, I mean, on the half after the age of 45, this is the senior people, and their salary is above 1.5. So majorly, I can see when the age is increasing, the salary is increasing. So this is what is happening, right? But there is a major chunk of people who are still in the less salary. So maybe the reason being the average age of the employee may be high in this company, right? So we can check this also. Bar chart of bonus percentage by department. So we'll analyze this also. While this is being done, now let's create an automation, or let me display the automation that I have created, right? This is the, what do I say, national conference registration. Let's say we have a national conference on 29th and 30th in Jaipur, and for that, let's suppose we are taking the registration by way of Google form, right? Now, I want to personalize this Google form. I mean, after finishing this, I want to get the, I mean, I want to mail the all the details related to venue, related to, let's say, session and the schedule. Everything I want that to be in the mailbox of the person who is registering, right? And I want it to be personalized as well, right? So just see what all parameters I'm having in this Google form: name, membership number, mobile number, email, address. So the personalization criteria is only number, right? I'll just fill my details. Let's just see what happens. Or let's say, see, this is I'm entering correct because this is the I'll be receiving the mail on this email ID. So this is something which I'm doing correctly, right? Okay. So I have submitted my response. Done. Now I must be receiving an email. See, welcome to NetCon 2023, your event schedule insight. Dear Anjali, greetings. We are thrilled to extend our warmest welcome to you as a participant in the upcoming NetCon. Your registration has been successfully processed and we are excited. So and so. Okay. Event schedule 29th and 30th December, 10 to 5 p.m. Session name and session speaker name. Venue, Build Auditorium. Contact information, feel free to reach me. That's my number. If I mean, if you want to connect with me, that's my number. That's my real number. So if you want to connect with me, you can connect over this number. We promise you an engagement. So with this, with the instant I enter this enter my details in the Google form, I've received the whole detail, schedule, and everything. Right. Mass mail is something which can be done in the later on also by any staff by just copying from the responses sheet. I'll tell you what is happening. Right. I have received three responses. Right. And I'm picking the name from the I mean I am picking the name from the for the purpose of personalization. I am picking the name from here and I'm sending the details. Right. So how did I did this whole thing? Let's move into that. Yeah, I think that might also be complete by the time. Yeah. See, the highest bonus has been taken by marketing department, followed by finance. This is the percentage bonus, right? So marketing is the highest one. IT, as usual, is something which feels like compliance to many companies. And engineering, obviously the manufacturing department. Okay, accounting and finance is also getting good one. So this is the criteria on the basis of which you can prepare beauty. Obviously, the graphs design is something which is very basic. You can you can improve it by yourself, but you also got the idea on what parameters you can prepare the whole internal audit report or something, right? Uh, yeah, we were something here. Yeah. See, what I am doing is I have an extension, Chrome extension, which is Bardi. Yeah, I've created these two automation tools. I'll show you the first one that we use. See, this is the what do we say, the graph, or what do we say, view on how the automation is being done, right? When the row is added to Google Sheet, which sheet? See, when the row is added to Google Sheet netcon registration, this is the netcon registration sheet, right? Okay. To tab means I have to uh, provide the tab on which where you have to click, because I may be having one more tab like sheet one. Now I have two sheets. Which sheet should I pick in? So I have provided this format. Okay, done. Now I have to send the mail. This is the trigger when a row is added to Google Sheet. Now what has to be done? On this, I am telling you sending the mail. When row is added to Google Sheet data, that is out of this form responses, row is being added. And as soon as I see the email ID, I'll have to mail the two recipient will be picked from which of the column. This column itself, right? So I pick the column two recipient. If you want to copy as well, you can mention, like, let's say I'll mention my another email ID. You can mention it and you can do that, right? BCC blind copying also you can be done. This is the subject line, welcome to NatCon, and this is the reply. Now I had to do it with the personalization. So dear, now when the row is added from that sheet, from which I'll do pick the personalized what do I say, key. This is the personalized column. So I'll pick the name. I have picked the name dear Akhil, dear Kapil, dear Anjali. All the three have been sent by the same name, right? Whatever they have entered in the Google Sheet, right? Thanks for joining so and so so so. Now you can add something else as well if you want, like a date or something like that, but that I have not done. So as soon as I receive a Google Sheet response on the email, on the what do I say, Google form, I I have created the automation where the email would be sent automatically, so I don't have to wait for a staff to come or someone who would send the email at the end of the day after fulfilling and doing all this, right? Obviously, many people use it. You don't use Google Form. Reason being the payments are involved, so that may be the reason, uh, right? So this is how I created, and I have showed you how do I do that now. This is the GST return task pendency. As soon as I receive a particular mail with a particular subject, like let's say I receive a mail in my office with a particular subject 3B, right? Let me show this automation this way. When a mail is received from particular client, you can obviously add the complete database of the clients, like from so and so person, or so, right? You can provide the complete database, or you can simply create a group and mail. Obviously, you can provide that also, right? With the subject line VB itself, simple, right? And what do I want you to do? I want you to add row to, I mean, obviously, let me take you there also. See, this is the email ID, time when it was received, and what was contained in the email. For instance, some people might send it, but I have copied the whole body of the body. Whatever is mentioned, you just copy paste it in here, right? So what I have done is task pending is a sheet, create a sheet. In that sheet one is the file. Okay. Then this email is received. When the email is received, so you have to mention from, date, and the body of the text. From, date, and body. From Akhil Pachari, date or time when it was received, and the column. Right. So these are all three have been mentioned. So obviously it will add the row. I'll show you also if you want. Mm, 3B, right? Dear sir, TFA, the data for return filing for the month of November. I just click on send. All I have to do is to I have to wait, and it will appear here itself automatically. So this is automation that you can do. Obviously, TextBlaze is also one of the automation tool. Bardeen is also there. Zapier is also there. Uh, okay, one more thing that I would like to tell you. Yeah, I think after this we'll start with the questions, and the later part of the session would be taken care by the another speaker. Yeah, let's move to what do I say? See, this is the meeting that I did with one of the client, and what happens is started recording. I think Zoom is also having this facility now. You can use that. See, what I this is I had a meeting regarding the discussion for the checklist and the IT audit that I was doing for that company. See, at 9:45, 9 minute and 45 second, is a customer who applied for a loan. Aarti is the CEO, is assessing, right? This is something okay. confirmation that there are no other documents to be provided. Okay, I just have to go there. The recorded file would be fetched, and I can see the recording what happened there that point of time. Data control, SSL certificate, everything. Okay, okay. This is a discussion about the process of deleting customer records. It's about that you cannot store the records over more than 6 months, right? A particular information, you cannot store that information beyond 6 months. So that's why this audit was conducted. So we had a discussion regarding 9 month, 9 minute long discussion for that. Now, what happened in the meeting? What was there? If I just go to this, what is this? Confirmation of roles and profiles, right? So very basic TLDV is the name of the tool. If you missed TLDV, right? It's the name of the tool. If you want to use it, you can use it. Yeah, sign in. I'll have to sign in, and then it will be I'll be able to access that particular file and see. Click here to view meeting. If I want to see the complete meeting, I can go there. These are the this is simply the note making app, right? If you want to see the entire transcript also, and that also can be see view entire message. This is the meeting that was taken care with 1 hour 5 minutes, right? So this was truncated, no issue. But the whole meeting has been summarized in the 30 40 points. So I just, whenever I have a confusion, I just have to go to that particular point, right? So this is what I wanted to tell. One more thing regarding this. Obviously, you can also summarize this like, let's move to YouTube. I mean, obviously, ICI is in the talks. Oh, YouTube is in the talks of uh, providing itself on the, what do I say, uh, AI tool which will do all these things. I don't know whether it will be available through premium subscription or what. Right. So this is the video that was posted by ICI CO2. Let's move to the live sessions because these are long videos, right? Okay, two are going live and this one. Let's move to a session. These are all classes. Okay, let's move to the GLOPAC inaugural ceremony. This is 3 hour long. I think it was 3 to 4 or something. I don't know what was it. I don't get the tools. Reason being I am using. See, everything is there. Now what I'll do, I'll just summarize video. Click on here. I don't have time to do, I mean, look at the whole 3 hour video. Obviously, if there is something important, I'll get it from here. This is the GLOPAC. I don't know if people find it useful or not, but there are many people. Okay, let's. I mean, you can obviously use Merlin also for that, but it will use 45 queries. I don't have that much queries. So, but you can start the free trial because the video exceeds 30 minutes. So, if you have a short video of less than 30 minutes, uh, like let's move to this video. Yeah, see, make a full summary. 1 credit. Yeah, this is the whole thing that you wanted to emphasize on. Between 15 and 29 million died of starvation in British inducting families and so and so. These are all politics. So I do what I want to tell is I do get the idea of what is going on in the video. If that is something which I need to dive into, this is mainly I think for the educational videos. You can directly go to there. This Merlin provides us with the timestamp as well that on the 10th minute or 21st minute this happened. So if you have a confusion regarding that particular question or something, you can use that also. I mean, I'm a person who believes in, I mean, instead of looking at the whole, I can do that in 10 minutes, then it's better. Like summary, Glowpack inauguration, that's something which I can obviously use for in 10 minutes. I can view what happened in the Glowpack, right? So obviously, if you want this to be summarized, you can do that. Again, there are a lot of things we can do. I'll tell you a site. There are many sites, obviously, not a particular website, but yeah, futuretools.io. You can go there. You can check what are the free options. Like, let's say, free. Now I want it for that. See, Microsoft Copilot. I told you it's free. Uh, Claude. Claude is currently, I think, provided in UK and US only. So that's why I didn't go there itself. I can obviously go there, but I would be changing my IP address by way of VPN. So we'll be changing that and then we can, yeah. So this is for chat. If you want it for, let's say, finance, I don't know, it will, yeah. Finance tools are also there. You can use these finance tools to summarize and something like that. For social media, if you want, you can do that. Redder AI and everything, postfluencers, generate LinkedIn posts. So this can be used by LinkedIn influencers. Uh, I don't know. I haven't used it because I'm not a LinkedIn influencer. So that's why I cannot comment on this. Yeah. Mm, I think these two are automation. Obviously, you can create it on your own. Like, let's say, schedule something when something happens. Like, this is the free version. I'm telling you, this is what I have done in the free version, right? If you have the paid version, then it can be obviously have better enhancements and better capabilities. Mm, when email is sent to my trigger address, like let's say something like that. So you can do that. Obviously, we don't have much time for that. So what I'll do is I'll skip to the question answers part. I think yeah, Anjali ji, if you have
Yeah.
any questions, yeah, we
Yes,
can
sir. That
get that.
was such an insightful session. We have a few questions. Like, can we use a VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP in Excel files if we upload? Or will it give that function worked?
I mean, if you want VLOOKUP to be used in Excel, or you want how to use VLOOKUP,
No,
I didn't get.
through like a AI tool, can we get it done already without
Yeah,
typing
if
the formulas and
I
everything?
think the sharing is not there, but I'll just start sharing it. Uh, See, this is something you can start your personal data analysis on the Excel file. Uh, it can do VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, everything. And plus, if you know how to use VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, then there is no problem. I think the person asking is someone who a person who is like me who feels, I mean, lazy in using these functions. So maybe that's maybe the reason. But yeah, you can use. I mean, I haven't tried it yet. I am not into internal audits much. That's why.
Okay, sir. The next question is, can we analyze debt equity or PE ratios of the financials published by listed entities to make investment
Yeah, yeah,
decisions?
yeah. You can upload the 3 year audit data, audited financials. It will analyze it and it will provide you the analysis, whatever analysis you want. You are like you want to know the COGS ratio, what is the YOY growth and everything. If you want to take, you want to analyze it for a non-listed company also, you can do that, because listed mostly it is available on Money Control and those apps. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, for non-listed also you can do that.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir, for generously sharing your knowledge and experiences with us. It was not only informative and engaging, but also filled with valuable insights that will undoubtedly prove beneficial in our fields.
Yeah, sure, sure. So with this, I thank the DAP committee and the moderator of today's session, Anjali ji, for being such a
Thank you,
nice
sir.
moderator. And with this, I take this. I think Rishi is there to take this session forward, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Rishi.
Yes.
So
Thank you,
over to
Ashok.
you.
Akhil sir, sorry. Akhil sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Rishi ji. Thank you, Anjali ji.
Thank you, sir. As we seamlessly transition to the second segment of our webinar, I am delighted to introduce our esteemed speakers, Ms. Priya Dedia and Mr. Rishi Arora. Ms. Priya Dedia is cybersecurity and digital forensics expert. She is an engineer in information technology and certified ethical hacker. We are also pleased to have Mr. Rishi Arora as speaker. He is an information security analyst. His extensive knowledge and practical experience in the domain of digital and mobile forensics makes him a valuable asset to both academia and industry. Let's eagerly await their perspectives to further enrich our discussion. They'll be sharing their valuable insights and experiences on today's topic. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Anjali ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, sir,
Yeah.
you are audible.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Anjali ma'am, for a warm welcome and introduction. So, I just want to start with an topic called spyware. So, we all have heard about malware, viruses. These are different types of malicious software. In the same way, we have one malware named as spyware. I have one tool, online tool. I'll just show. Can I share a screen share?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's take it. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir. It's visible now.
Okay. Sir, actually, I do not have access of camera. Yeah. Is this FlexiSpy screen visible?
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Okay. So this is an spyware tool basically. बेसिकली ये क्या करता है ना, आपके अगर फोन में इंस्टॉल हो जाएगा तो इट विल कॉज लॉट ऑफ हार्म. सो व्हाट फीचर्स डू दिस टाइप ऑफ स्पाईवेयर ऑफर? आई जस्ट गो थ्रू इट. फर्स्टली इट्स फोन कॉल रिकॉर्डिंग, phone call interception, spy call, environment recording. Okay, this term is very new term for most of the people, environment recording. So what is environment recording? बेसिकली कभी आप मीटिंग में जा रहे हो, आपने फोन आपका साइलेंट पे रख के डेस्क पे रख दिया, बेसिक सा, एंड आप यूज नहीं कर रहे हो. सो इन केस अटैकर ने अगर आपका फोन को बग कर दिया विद दिस टाइप ऑफ स्पाईवेयर, so this will basically able to listen whatever discussion is made in meeting without your knowledge. Microphone का access लेके attacker can listen what is actually going on in meeting, what is being discussed, what is the key point being discussed. So this type of problem can happen. Then comes Facebook call recording, Hangout call recording, Line, Skype, Viber, WhatsApp call recording, REM video. Then comes spoof SMS. What is spoof SMS? So it's a type of function this spyware offers. आपका नंबर रहेगा, यू आर नॉट अवेयर, नंबर विल बी योर्स, बट योर नंबर विल बी यूज्ड फॉर अ मिसकम्युनिकेशन. मतलब ये नंबर आपका नंबर यूज करके अटैकर विल सेंड मैसेजेस टू XYZ पर्सन, एंड यू वोंट इवन हैव एन आइडिया कि आपका नंबर यूज हुआ है रिमोटली या आपका फोन यूज हुआ है रिमोटली फॉर सेंडिंग एन SMS. Then comes call notification alert, like XYZ person's call to ABC person or anyone calls to any other person, तो उसका एक नोटिफिकेशन भी जनरेट होके पहुंच जाएगा अटैकर के पास. Then comes SMS keyword deletion. So what is this? It's an OTP. Usually हमें SMS पे आ जाता है, and most of time हम फोन के कोई भी फीचर यूज करे तो हमें ओटीपीज आते हैं आजकल। इनके व्हाट्सएप लॉगिन करना है, वी नीड ओटीपी। बैंक ट्रांजैक्शन करना है, वी नीड ओटीपी। फेसबुक लॉगिन करना है, टू स्टेप वेरिफिकेशन इज ऑन, वी नीड ओटीपी। इंस्टाग्राम लॉगिन करना है, वी अगेन वी नीड ओटीपी। सो एवरीथिंग इज बेसिकली नाउ ओटीपी बेस्ड। इन केस अगर आप Amazon का अकाउंट भी क्रिएट करते हो तभी भी आपको एक ओटीपी आता है। आप प्राइम वीडियो यूज करते हो तभी भी आपको ओटीपी आता है। तो एवरी टाइम वी गेट ओटीपी। तो SMS कीवर्ड डिलीशन, सो कीवर्ड इज यूज बेसिकली, SMS कीवर्ड इसके लिए यूज करते हैं सो दैट अटैकर के लिए बहुत इजी बन जाता है कि ओटीपी सर्च करके डिलीट कर दे, क्योंकि ओटीपी इज समथिंग दैट कैन बी ओनली यूज्ड वंस, राइट? इट इज एवरी टाइम इज इट्स न्यू ओटीपी, राइट? वी डोंट गेट सेम ओटीपी अगेन एंड अगेन। एक ही ओटीपी हमें दो तीन बार तो नहीं आएगा, हर टाइम न्यू ओटीपी जनरेट होता है। तो आपको ओटीपी रिसीव नहीं हो इसके लिए दिस डिलीशन प्रोसेस इज देयर। दिस इज वन थिंग। देन कम्स फेसबुक कॉल लॉग्स। Just a second. Facebook call logs, line call logs, Skype, Viber, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Snapchat messages. Best part of this application. So Snapchat messages का एक फीचर है कि आपने एक बार व्यू कर लिया तो वो डिलीट हो जाता है, राइट? एंड इधर यू कैन कीप फॉर 24 hours, बट दिस फीचर्स आपको लॉन्ग पीरियड के लिए यू कैन सेव द मैसेजेस अगर ये आपके फोन में बग्ड है तो। Then come Instagram messages, Kick messages, Line, Skype, Viber messages, WhatsApp messages, Google messages, QQ, Telegram, Tinder, WeChat, TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, Tinder, everything is there. Then again comes Gmail, email. Then comes application screenshots. In case if these applications fail, अगर ये सब के डेटा को रिकॉर्ड करना वो हो जाता है तो ये एप्लीकेशन के स्क्रीनशॉट्स लेके भी आपको सेंड कर देगा। देन इन केस अगर किसी ने सोचा कि यार आई थिंक आई शुड चेंज माई सिम कार्ड, सो सिम कार्ड चेंज नोटिफिकेशन भी चला जाता है। कॉल लॉग्स, एड्रेस बुक, एसएमएस मैसेजेस, अगेन एसएमएस मैसेजेस आर इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज ऑफ ओटीपीस। देन कम्स एमएमएस, जियो ट्रैकिंग एंड जियो फेंसिंग। सो दिस इज वेरी न्यू टर्म। जियो फेंसिंग इज बेसिकली अटैकर क्या करेगा, एक बॉर्डर ड्रॉ कर लेगा। लेट्स कंसिडर इंडिया एंड पाकिस्तान हैज अ फेंस अराउंड देम थ्रू आउट द बॉर्डर। इन सेम वे अटैकर क्या करेगा, एक इमेजिनरी फेंस ड्रॉ कर देगा ऑन अ मैप। अगर कोई विक्टिम वो पर्टिकुलर बॉर्डर क्रॉस करने का ट्राई करेगा, सो एक नोटिफिकेशन विल बी अलर्टेड टू द अटैकर स्टेटिंग दैट कि XYZ person is trying to cross the border or the fence from this location to this location. Then comes browsing activity, browsers, bookmarks, network connections, like which type of Wi-Fi is connected, where the Wi-Fi was connected, what was the IP address. Then comes application activity, what application is used, which application is used, where it's used, what is usually it's used for. Then install applications, कौन से applications है आपके phone के अंदर वो. Then comes keylogger. Then keylogger is something whatever you use using keyboard. अगर आपका कोई कीबोर्ड एक्टिविटी फ्रीक्वेंटली ज्यादा है, आप पासवर्ड टाइप करते हो तो एक लॉग्स बन जाता है, वो पासवर्ड आपका सेट रहता है वो भी वो रिकवर कर लेगा। देन कम्स फोटोज, वीडियोस, ऑडियो फाइल्स, वॉलपेपर, इमेजेस, कैलेंडर। इट्स एन इजी टू इंस्टॉल ऐप, it's very easy. So over here I cannot make an interaction, but usually when I explain this application I usually ask students or people attending the lecture that how much time usually it takes. So I just answer the question. It just usually takes like 2 to 3 minutes to install. It's very easy to install, like और अभी के जमाने में तो फोन इतने फास्ट हो गए, लाइक 8 GB रैम, 12 GB रैम, तो हार्डली 2 मिनट्स भी बहुत ज्यादा है। 1 to 1.5 minutes is more than enough. Then comes visibility option. You can see a lot of things. डैशबोर्ड अलर्ट्स, बेसिकली एक डैशबोर्ड अलर्ट एक ऐसा अलर्ट रहता है, बहुत सारे जो फीचर्स है वो अटैकर को दिखते हैं। Then comes send remote commands from web. Like attacker can even remotely have an command over the phone. Like आपका फोन का पूरा कमांड रख सकता है अपने हाथ में और वो कमांड्स भी दे सकता है। फॉर एग्जांपल आपका कैमरा ऑन करके वो देख सकता है, माइक्रोफोन यूज करके वो सुन सकता है व्हाट कन्वर्सेशंस आर बीइंग लाइक गोइंग ऑन इन द मीटिंग, और आपका कॉल किसके साथ चल रहा है तो वो बीच में से वो भी सुन सकते हैं, ऐसे भी होता है। देन कम्स SMS रिमोट कमांड्स, बैटरी का स्टेटस चेक कर सकता है, एंड देन रिमोटली अनइंस्टॉल भी कर सकते हैं ये एप्लीकेशन, एंड रिमोटली डीएक्टिवेट भी कर सकते हैं, फोन को रीस्टार्ट भी कर सकते हैं ऑन द स्पॉट। एंड फिर उसके अपडेट्स आते हैं तो ऑब्वियसली वो ऑटो अपडेट हो भी जाता है, रिमोट अपडेट्स भी हो जाता है। सो आई गेस 99% of the phone is being handled by an attacker. So basically this is a spyware. So usually क्या होता है, spyware are used in many places. बेसिकली ये तो मार्केट कर रहे हैं जस्ट स्टेटिंग दैट कि वी हैव अ पेरेंटियल केयर ऐप की तरह. यूजुअली पेरेंट्स यूज फॉर किड्स प्रोटेक्शन, बट आई दिस इज एक्चुअली यूज फॉर रॉन्ग पर्पस nowadays. So क्या हो रहा है कि आजकल शादियां हो रही है, उनके पहले लोग ये टाइप का सॉफ्टवेयर इंस्टॉल करके गिफ्ट्स कर रहे हैं. लड़की वाले लड़के वालों को ऐसा सॉफ्टवेयर गिफ्ट कर देते हैं, लड़के वाले लड़की वालों को ऐसे इंस्टॉल करके दे देते हैं. तो बेसिकली दिस इज एन प्राइवेसी ब्रीच. आई जस्ट से दैट मतलब प्राइवेसी नहीं मिलती है. सो दिस इज having lots of impact in nowadays life on people's privacy. So I suggest to uninstall this type of application if you feel कि आपके फोन में ऐसा कुछ है. So we can use an antivirus. I just share the screen again with for the antivirus. Just a second. Just a second. This is an antivirus can be used for Android phones. Basically, I suggest this antivirus. Reason was कि ये एक बार जब मैंने ट्राई किया तो वो फ्लेक्सी स्पाइक को ये कर पाया था, डिटेक्ट कर पाया था. So I usually suggest this type of antivirus. You can even use Quick Heal, McAfee. Those are also good and reputed antiviruses anyone can use. And then I have one more thing to show. Just a second. So people are aware of phishing nowadays. Like phishing एक बहुत common term हो गया होगा. Like most of students, I guess, attending the lecture might know about phishing. So I'll just share one incident about what is phishing attack. Is my screen visible properly?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay. All right. So this is an mail received to one of our clients, basically. So it was from income tax using an masked identity from RBI. Okay. So as you can see, RBI का अगर मैं आपको वेबसाइट दिखाऊं, so this is an ओरिजिनल आरबीआई वेबसाइट. अगर आप आरबीआई का वेबसाइट आप भी सर्च करोगे तो आपको यही वेबसाइट आएगा. तो अटैकर्स ने वो टाइम पर ये वेबसाइट का डोमेन लेके ईमेल किया था टू आवर क्लाइंट एंड इनकम टैक्स के नाम से किया था. बेसिकली आई जस्ट शेयर द स्क्रीन ऑफ द मेल. सो एज यू कैन सी फ्रॉम इनकम टैक्स डिपार्टमेंट यूज्ड आरबीआई डोमेन वन. दैट्स एन मिस्टेक. बट ऐसा कोई मेल आ जाता है तो कोई भी डर जाएगा. तो आप इफ यू कैन सी ओवर हियर, डियर कस्टमर, वी हैव ऑटोमेटिकली डिडक्टेड योर टैक्स पेमेंट. अब किसी का भी ऐसा मेल आ जाएगा कि ऑटोमेटिकली एक पेमेंट डिडक्ट हुआ है तो कोई भी थोड़ा सा टेंशन में आ जाएगा. एंड यू कैन सी यहाँ पे इन्होंने इनकम टैक्स इंडिया का प्रॉपर ये भी मेंशन किया है लिंक, विच इज एक्चुअली नॉट राइट लिंक. एंड इफ यू क्लिक दिस लिंक, इट इज राइट नाउ शट डाउन बिकॉज अभी इसको पुल डाउन किया गया बिकॉज इट वाज यूजिंग डोमेन नेम्स ऑफ आरबीआई एंड ऑल सब, और इनकम टैक्स जैसे बड़े एंटिटीज का नाम लिया हुआ है. सो बेसिकली इसको पुल डाउन किया हुआ था. सो एज यू कैन सी इसका लिंक कहीं और ही रीडायरेक्ट होता है. इफ आई क्लिक ऑन द लिंक, ये लिंक कहीं और ही रीडायरेक्ट हो रहा है. आई जस्ट कंट्रोल एंड कॉपी इट. आई जस्ट एक्सप्लेन द लिंक. Okay. As you can see in the link, it's redirecting to a Vision Reunion website, which contents of themes and genesis and images. So when this website was on, was actually had a same look like this, जस्ट लाइक आरबीआई ओरिजिनल वेबसाइट. तो उस पे कैसा हो रहा था, वहां पे एक टैक्स चालान का एक जिप फोल्डर रहता था एंड बैकग्राउंड में वो ऑटोमेटिकली चालू हो जाता था. तो बेसिकली यू एक्चुअली यूज टू एंड ऑफ गेटिंग दिस चालान एंड ये आपके लैपटॉप में डायरेक्टली इंस्टॉल हो जाता था. सो people used to actually again go back to this type of spyware, basically what I actually previously thought about flexi spy, this type of spyware. सो वो एक टाइप में एक्ट करता था ऐसा. ऑलराइट. सो आई जस्ट डू वन थिंग, आई जस्ट कॉपी दिस लिंक अगेन. इन केस अगर आपको ऐसा लिंक आता है तो आई एम इवन गिविंग अ सॉल्यूशन. वायरस टोटल. This is a very good website actually, and I personally use it. In case someone sends you a link, आजकल ऐसा हो गया कि बहुत लोग लिंक भेज देते हैं मास्क करके. जस्ट लाइक आई शोड वन एग्जांपल ओवर हियर. इनकम टैक्स का लिंक था, बट इट एंडेड अप ओपनिंग इनटू विजन रियूनियन एज आई शोड प्रीवियसली. जस्ट अ सेकंड. ओके. जैसे आपने यहाँ पे देखा कि इनकम टैक्स का लिंक था, बट इट एंडेड अप ओपनिंग ऑन दिस वेबसाइट विजन रियूनियन. ओके. सो दिस इज ऑल्सो हैपनिंग विद मेनी पीपल कि उनको लिंक इंस्टाग्राम का आ रहा है, इंस्टाग्राम रील का, बट बैकग्राउंड में एक फिशिंग मेल रहता है. वो बेसिकली इट विल आस्क यू टू लॉग इन योर पासवर्ड. अगर आप पासवर्ड डाल दोगे तो फिर वो अटैकर के पास चला जाएगा. लिंक्डइन या इंस्टाग्राम पे लॉग इन नहीं होगा इफ यू आर गेटिंग एनी लिंक. सो आप क्या कर सकते हो, बेसिकली ये वायरस टोटल जैसे वेबसाइट पे आ सकते हो आप, एंड वहां पे आके सिर्फ ये लिंक को पेस्ट करना है. आपको टैप नहीं करना है, वो लिंक का एक्सेस नहीं लेना है, आपको सिर्फ कॉपी करना है एंड पेस्ट करना है. जस्ट एंटर इट. सो व्हाट विल इट डू कि ये एक पूरा लिस्ट बना के दे देगा आपको ऐसे कि कौन सा मालवेयर डिटेक्ट हुआ है. बेसिकली एज यू कैन सी 90 चेक्स हुए. आउट ऑफ दैट 3 मालवेयर और रेड फ्लैग्स यू कैन सी वो जनरेट कर रहे हैं. सो दिस इज एन मलेशियस यूआरएल. So in case if you get any types of links or any types of files, अभी इसके अंदर एक और feature है, I'll just show you. You can even upload a file and check. For example, I'll just choose a test file over here. I just upload it. So ये क्या कर रहा है, एक चेक करके दे देता है. As my file was clear, there's nothing in the file. It's just a blank file with just 2 lines written into it. So मैंने जस्ट अपलोड कर दिया उसको. तो वो 61 टाइप्स ऑफ चेक करके आपको एक ये बता देता है, ठीक है, दिस इज गुड फाइल एंड यू कैन गो विथ इट. ओके. सो वो क्या करता है, इट वर्क्स लाइक अ डिक्शनरी. वो एल्गोरिदम्स रहते हैं. बेसिकली वो चेक करता है कि ये फाइल के अंदर कौन से टाइप का एल्गोरिदम है या कौन सा टाइप का फाइल है. इनकेस अगर उसमें कुछ मलेशियस एल्गोरिदम्स रहेंगे ना, तो वो डिटेक्ट कर पाएगा. एज वी सॉ इनटू द लिंक, एज वी सॉ इनटू द लिंक, अगर आप देखो यहाँ पे इसके अंदर कुछ ना कुछ रहेगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इसने 223 डिटेक्ट कर लिया है. यहाँ पे 3 इसने डिटेक्ट कर लिया. इफ आई पेज द लिंक प्रॉपरली, तो ये मलेशियस यूआरएल बता पा रहा है कि हाँ ये कुछ तो मालवेयर है. सो इट कैन बी. सो यू कैन यूज दिस लिंक फॉर फाइंडिंग कि आपका ये मलेशियस लिंक है या आपका जेन्युइन लिंक है, या कोई जेन्युइन सेंडर ने आपके साथ प्रैंक किया है. यू कैन इवन फाइंड लाइक आपको कोई भी व्हाट्सएप पे लिंक आता है, एसएमएस पे लिंक आता है, आई सजेस्ट डू नॉट क्लिक ब्लाइंडली ऑन इट इवन फ्रॉम ट्रस्टेड सोर्स. आई सजेस्ट प्लीज टैप ऑन दिस. एंड I guess many of the listeners are CA and from finance domain. तो आपको तो बहुत सारा ऐसे आता होगा लिंक्स डे बाय डे. सो यूजुअली आजकल क्या होता है कि people end up into this phishing attacks. So by now I'll share one more case study with everyone. So in this case study, just stop sharing screen. I'll just close some tabs and I'll just a second, ma'am. I'll just reshare the screen.
No issue, sir.
Yeah, is it visible now?
Not yes, yes, it's visible.
Yeah. So I'll just tell you a case study. In this case study, Union Bank was basically hacked. इसमें क्या हुआ था, देयर वाज अ वेलिंग डन. वेलिंग इज समथिंग लाइक कि सिमिलर टर्म लाइक फिशिंग. फिशिंग का एक सब पार्ट है, बट इट्स लाइक कि यू बेसिकली टारगेट बिग, बिग पीपल इनटू इट. एडमिन एक्सेसेस, लाइक एडमिन लोगों को आप टारगेट करते हो, तो उसमें वेलिंग कंसिडर करते हैं. सो उसमें क्या हुआ था, इन दिस अटैक बहुत सारे एडमिन लेवल के एक्सेस रहते हैं. सो वेन एवर वी मेक अ ट्रांजेक्शन लाइक वन A people to B people, like one person to other person, if you make a transaction, तो वो ट्रांजेक्शन में कैसा होता है, एक एंट्री जनरेट हो जाती है. लाइक A person सेंड मनी टू B person, राइट. वो एंट्री डिलीट नहीं कर सकता है कोई भी विदाउट हैविंग एनी एडमिन एक्सेस. सो लाइक अगर आप बड़े लेवल पे हो तो आपके पास एक बहुत सारे राइट्स आ जाते हैं, आप यू कैन मैनिपुलेट द राइट्स. बट इन दिस केस क्या हुआ था, सम अटैकर्स बेसिकली उन्होंने अटैक किया था एडमिन लेवल के लोगों को, बहुत सारे फिशिंग मेल्स डाल के। तो गलती से कुछ लोगों ने तो इग्नोर कर लिया, बट कुछ लोगों ने बेसिकली उस पर टैप कर दिया। तो व्हाट हैपेंड कि अटैकर गॉट एन एडमिन एक्सेस ऑफ द यूनियन बैंक। तो उसमें क्या हुआ था, इन दिस केस 6 entries were made, like 100,000 crores, like 1,100 crores, 1,100 crores amount था। Just a second, I'll just show. About $171 million, and it's converted into 1,100 crores. अभी तो डॉलर्स चेंज हो गया होगा, लेट्स कंसिडर रुपीज इनटू इट। सो 1,100 crores था। तो इसमें 6 times, 6 different एंट्रीज में इन्होंने ट्रांजेक्शन किया था। लेट्स कंसिडर, डिवाइड 1,100 crores into 6 times and you'll get an amount. तो 6 entries were made basically, and it was transferred to the B bank. बट प्रॉब्लम क्या हुआ था, अटैकर्स मेड एन मिस्टेक इन दिस थिंग। व्हाट हैपेंड कि अटैकर्स ने क्या किया था, उन्होंने 6 entries जो हुई थी ट्रांजेक्शन की फ्रॉम ए बैंक टू बी बैंक, उन्होंने वो ट्रांजेक्शन डिलीट कर दी थी। सो अकॉर्डिंग टू द सोसाइटी ऑफ वर्ल्ड इंटर बैंकिंग एंड फाइनेंशियल टेलीकम्युनिकेशन, यू हैव टू री चेक विद द बैंक ए एंड विद द बैंक बी। हम तो इंडियंस, हम मना नहीं करेंगे किसी के पास हमारा कुछ 1 लाख भी पड़ा रहेगा, हम तो बोल देंगे भाई दे दे। हम कोई भी मीन्स ऑफ ट्रांजेक्शन एक्सेप्ट कर लेंगे, क्रेडिट, डेबिट, गूगल पे, फोन पे, और चेक एक्सेप्ट कर देंगे, डीडी एक्सेप्ट कर देंगे, एनी टाइप्स ऑफ पेमेंट विल एक्सेप्ट। ये तो फिर भी 1,100 करोड़ था, तो हम ना कैसे बोल सकते हैं, और पैसा भी हमारा था। तो इन दैट केस क्या हुआ कि बिकॉज ऑफ दिस सोसाइटी ऑफ वर्ल्ड वाइड इंटर बैंकिंग फाइनेंशियल टेलीकम्युनिकेशन, इनका रूल है कि अगर कोई भी दो बैंक ट्रांजेक्शन करती है तो उसको रीचेक करना चाहिए, वापस से री एवेल्यूशन होना चाहिए। तो जो अमाउंट जाता है वो एक थोड़े टाइम के लिए होल्ड पे रहता है, एंड उसके बाद वो जब री वेरीफाई हो जाता है तब वो जिस पर्सन के अकाउंट में जाना चाहिए तब वो उनके बैंक अकाउंट में आता है। तो दिस इज हाउ ट्रांजेक्शन वर्क्स। तो 1,100 करोड़ का ट्रांजेक्शन हो गया था, एंट्रीज वर डिलीटेड, सो दैट देयर वर नो कुछ भी ये व्हाट वी से कुछ भी ये रह ना जाए, मतलब कुछ भी डेटा नहीं रह जाए कोई भी अटैकर का कि क्या टाइप का ट्रांजैक्शन हुआ है, कौन सा ट्रांजैक्शन हुआ है, कितना अमाउंट गया है। बट दिस इज द ओनली मिस्टेक वे मेड बाय अटैकर्स और द हैकर्स, बिकॉज कोई भी एंट्री वेरीफाई करने के लिए फ्रॉम दिस थिंग अदर बैंक, दे नीड ट्रांजेक्शन हिस्ट्री। अब अटैकर्स ने तो डिलीट कर दिया था, टेक्निकली बैंक हैड मेड नो ट्रांजेक्शंस। इफ दे हैड एन एडमिन एक्सेस ऑफ लाइक ऑल द एडमिन राइट्स, तो बैंक के पास तो कोई भी हिस्ट्री नहीं बची अभी कि कौन सा ट्रांजेक्शन हुआ है। तो दैट टाइम बैंक ए बी हैड आस्क्ड कि यार आपका 1,100 करोड़ मेरे पास है, अभी आपको वापस से हम दे दे। तो यूनियन बैंक सेड यस प्लीज रिटर्न द अमाउंट बैक। तो दिस इज हाउ basically union bank got his money back. So this is basically one uh, series. Second, I have to say one more thing, like एक और केस स्टडी मैं आपको बताता हूँ हमारे क्लाइंट का। बेसिकली दैट वाज अगेन एन फिशिंग अटैक। इन दैट उन्होंने ऑनलाइन एफडी बनाई थी ऑफ 11 लाख रुपीज, एंड 1 लाख वाज इन देयर सेविंग्स अकाउंट। सो व्हाट हैड हैपेंड कि उन्होंने 11 lakhs की एफडी डायरेक्टली अपने सेविंग्स बैंक अकाउंट से लिंक्ड बनाई थी, डायरेक्टली ऑनलाइन उन्होंने क्रिएट किया था। सो उस केस में क्या हुआ था कि अटैकर ने बेसिकली उनके फोन को अटैक कर लिया था, जस्ट लाइक फ्लेक्सी स्पाई जैसे टूल को यूज करके। देयर आर मेनी टूल्स, फ्लेक्सी स्पाई इज जस्ट वन एग्जांपल सो दैट आई कैन प्रेजेंट एंड शो, बट देयर आर मल्टीपल टूल्स एंड दे हैव नो एंड टू इट। लाइक बहुत सारे फोन स्पाइंग टूल्स है, या फोन स्पाई करके दे देते हैं, बहुत सारे ऐसे टूल्स है। सो उसमें क्या हुआ था, सेम टाइप ऑफ टूल वाज बीन इंस्टॉल्ड बाय सम अटैकर इनटू अ क्लाइंट्स फोन, एंड उसमें ये हुआ था कि ट्रांजैक्शन वाज मेड बिटवीन 3 AM to 5 AM इन मॉर्निंग। एक्सट्रीम मॉर्निंग था। सो उसमें क्या हुआ था, ऑब्वियसली वी आर नॉट अवेक, फर्स्ट थिंग, एंड हमें पता नहीं रहता है क्या हुआ है। उस केस में ये हुआ था कि वो फोन बग था, एंड अटैकर हैड ऑल द बैंकिंग क्रेडेंशियल्स। सो रिमोट एक्सेस ले लिया उसने एप्लीकेशन का, एंड उन्होंने 11 लाख रुपीज अपने सेविंग्स बैंक में ट्रांसफर किया। जो एफडी उन्होंने क्रिएट की थी, वो एफडी तोड़ के उन्होंने सेविंग्स बैंक में ट्रांसफर किया। नाउ सेविंग्स बैंक हैड 12 लाख रुपीज। नाउ 12 लाख रुपीज was basically again transferred to the hacker's account. So this way that one attack basically took place. So this is again an harm to us. So we basically suggest कि we should actually take care of our phone and we should not give our phone to anyone. So फर्जी करके एक सीरीज आया था, आई गेस सबने देखा ही होगा. उसमें भी शाहिद कपूर ने कैसे एक फोन के अंदर की लॉगर इंस्टॉल किया था. दैट वाज अ पार्ट ऑफ सेम स्पाइंग टूल. की लॉगर बेसिकली कुछ भी कम्युनिकेशंस होता है तो ही वाज एबल टू सी. So we actually need to protect our devices nowadays. We should even check our phones again and again how or which application is installed in our phone. We should even prevent installing any third party application. Just like APK हम install कर लेते हैं बहुत टाइम कोई application का free access लेने के लिए. But in this world nothing is free. आप ट्रू कॉलर भी यूज कर रहे हो, वो आधी फ्री सर्विस प्रोवाइड कर रहा है, बट सामने वो आपके फोन में से सारा डेटा भी तो ले रहा है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल वो आपका कॉन्टैक्ट्स रीड कर रहा है, वो आपका एसएमएस रीड कर रहा है आपसे. आपको कॉल आने के पहले तो उसको पता चल जाता है कि किसी एक्स पर्सन का कॉल आ रहा है आपको. So that is again an harm into it. So I'll do one thing. I'll even share one website. Have I been pawned? Basically, this website is used to check whether any data breaches are there in our email. So I'll just enter my email and I'll hit enter. We'll see, wait for the, as you can see, I have 9 data breaches. And मैं कभी कभी खुद नहीं बताता ये क्योंकि ये मेरा अकाउंट है. And I have 9 data breaches. I'll just show what are those 9 data breaches. So it is an 8-fit Aptoid, Canva, Dubsmash, House, Indiamart, and Ixigo, and Twitter and Valino. These are some application जिसमें डेटा ब्रीच हुआ था एंड वो डेटा ब्रीच की वजह से मेरा ये सब डेटा कॉम्प्रोमाइज हुआ है. सो हाउ इज दिस बीन कॉम्प्रोमाइज? बेसिकली इसमें ये सारी कंपनीज का प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. whichever companies as you can see on the screen, ये उनकी गलती नहीं है. बेसिकली गलती है इनके डेटा ब्रीचेस में. लाइक इनके डेटा बेस पे अटैक हुआ था एंड उसमें ये डेटा कंसिस्ट करता था. सो व्हाट हैपेंस टू दिस डेटा? बेसिकली इट इज सोल्ड ऑन द डार्क वेब मार्केट प्लेस, as you can see, and it is by like it is being sold in bitcoins and cryptocurrencies, and there is no end to end dark web. And उसमें I guess सब लोग का data रहेगा. As you can even try, everyone listening to this lecture can even try this website and find what type of data is being compromised. So as you can see, email addresses, genders, geographical location, IP address, names, password, these type of data were being lost. So in this case, we can only change this password. So before going ahead, I just have one question for everyone. So I know I cannot have a word with any or interactions with any student or listener. But in this case, I just want to ask, आपने कितना frequently आपका password change किया है? Listeners might be having like अपना password 6 months या 3 months में भी change नहीं किया रहेगा. But nowadays the cyber fraud has like increased so much. We should actually change our password every month, basically every month. So I'll just rephrase the question and I'll ask the other question. आपने ATM पिन्स के पासवर्ड कितना फ्रीक्वेंटली चेंज किए होंगे? आई होप मेनी हैवंट चेंज इट बिकॉज लास्ट हमने पासवर्ड कब चेंज किया होगा आप बोलोगे 1 साल पहले, 2 साल पहले. बट दैट्स अगेन रॉन्ग क्योंकि डार्क वेब पे ऑलरेडी डेटाबेस क्रेडिट कार्ड्स एंड डेबिट कार्ड्स का लीक हो चुका है. पॉसिबली आपका भी डेटा उसमें हो सकता है. सो द थिंग इज, आई जस्ट वांट टू से कि आप रेस्टोरेंट जाते हो, आप पेट्रोल पंप जाते हो या आप ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग करते हो, आपने कितनी जगह पे कार्ड को टैप किया होगा लोकली या छोटे ट्रांजेक्शन के लिए, बड़े ट्रांजेक्शन के लिए, फॉर XYZ रीजन. सो यू डोंट थिंक इतनी जगह अगर आपने कार्ड यूज किया है, आपका कोई ATM मशीन या कोई टैप मशीन, कोई भी टाइप का मशीन पे जिस पे आपने टैप किया वो टेम्पर्ड नहीं किया गया होगा या आपका कार्ड का डेटा ले नहीं रहा होगा? कभी कभी तो होटल में जाते हैं लोग ऐसे ही अपना डेबिट कार्ड वेटर को दे देते हैं, बट दैट्स एक्चुअली रॉन्ग. उस पे क्या इंपॉर्टेंट डिटेल्स रहता है, जैसे कार्ड नंबर इज आल्सो एन इंपॉर्टेंट डिटेल्स, CVV इज आल्सो एन इंपॉर्टेंट नंबर. तो हम ऐसे ही दे देते हैं. एक्चुअली दैट्स रॉन्ग practice basically done. So we should avoid this practices and we should actually make online payment. But आजकल ऑनलाइन पेमेंट में भी स्कैम्स हो रहे हैं. प्री डिफाइंड एक QR कोड आ जाता है आजकल. अगर आपके घर पे Amazon या फ्लिपकार्ट का डिलीवरी भी आता है तो ऑलरेडी वो जो QR कोड आपको प्रोवाइड करते हैं वो पहले से ही प्री लोडेड रहता है. आपको सिर्फ स्कैन करना है, अमाउंट अपने आप आ जाता है. आई एम सेइंग कि फ्लिपकार्ट Amazon के यहाँ से एंड से आता है तो वो जेन्युइन रहता है. राइट, ये सारी कंपनीज प्रैक्टिस जेन्युइन एक्टिविटीज। बट समटाइम्स कोई अगर आपको बोलता है यार मेरे को 100 रुपीज दे दो, बट आर एल्डरली पीपल, उनका कैसा होता है, दे जस्ट वेयर रीडिंग ग्लासेस, उसके बाद वो क्या करते हैं, डायरेक्टली अमाउंट एंटर रहता है, वो डायरेक्टली पेमेंट आगे कंटिन्यू कर लेते हैं, यूपीआई पेमेंट, एंटर द पिन एंड ट्रांजेक्शन इज डन। बट कभी कभी वो 100 के बाद एक डॉट रहता है, पीछे 3 जीरो रहता है, तो पीपल यूजुअली थिंक अच्छा जीरो तो हो, डॉट तो होगा या जीरो तो होगा। बट प्रॉब्लम इज लाइक ये प्री डिफाइंड क्यूआर कोड जो रहता है, उनका कभी कभी 100, अगर आपको 100 कॉल पे 100 बोल रहे हैं, बट रहेगा वो 10,000 या 1,000, लाइक अमाउंट कुछ भी हो सकता है रिलेटेड टू जीरोज ओनली। सो तब वी मेक अ मिस्टेक, हम अमाउंट रीड नहीं करते और ऑटोमेटिकली वो अमाउंट आ जाता है एंड वो एंटर कर देते हैं हम अमाउंट का पासवर्ड, तो वो ट्रांजेक्शन हो जाता है। एंड आरबीआई भी तभी कुछ नहीं कर पाएगा, बिकॉज अकॉर्डिंग टू रूल्स यू शुड नॉट गिव योर पिंस, और ट्रांजेक्शन आपके एंड से हुआ है तो अगेन दैट्स नॉट एन रिस्पॉन्सिबल की, we need to take care. And again I'll share some incidents. I have met many people, like अभी उसमें से भी दो लोग का बहुत विचित्र था। In that what happened, two of them actually जो पिन आता है हमें एटीएम के साथ, जब हमें डेबिट कार्ड फर्स्ट टाइम घर पे डिलीवर होता है, वी गेट एन टेम्पररी पासवर्ड, हमें वो ब्लैक कलर का ये रहता है, पेपर रहता है, वी हैव टू स्क्रैच ओवर यूजिंग कॉइन, एंड तब हमें वो टेम्पररी पिन मिलता है, वी गो टू एटीएम मशीन, वी चेंज अ पिन। आई हैव मेट पीपल वो ब्लैक कलर का पोर्शन कट करके एटीएम पिन को सेलो टेप से स्टिक करके वो यूज कर रहे हैं। सो एक्चुअली दैट इज एन रॉन्ग प्रैक्टिस। फिर एक पर्सन ने व्हाइट पेपर पे लिखा हुआ था चिट, एंड उस पे उन्होंने एटीएम कार्ड को रोल करके वो अपने वॉलेट में रखते थे यूजुअली। मतलब यार एटीएम कार्ड अगर मिल गया किसी को तो उसको ताला भी मिल गया, चाबी भी मिल गई बेसिकली। सो दैट इज एन रॉन्ग प्रैक्टिस वी शुड अवॉइड। देन आई मेट वन पर्सन, जैसे कि वो तो वही पिन यूज कर रहे हैं जो 5 साल पहले उनको कार्ड मिला था फर्स्ट टाइम, वही पिन कर रहे हैं। दैट इज बेसिकली अ रॉन्ग प्रैक्टिस। Again, I have some suggestions. Whenever we keep a password over any website, for example 8fit है, aptoid है, canva है, dubsmash है, house है, हम कभी भी पासवर्ड रखते हैं तो हम बहुत मिस्टेक्स करते हैं पासवर्ड रखने में। सो मिस्टेक्स आर लाइक कि हम क्या करेंगे, कभी नाम रख देंगे, फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर नाम ऋषि है तो आप पासवर्ड में भी ऋषि रख दोगे, या पासवर्ड में आप कुछ भी नाम रख दोगे, अगर आपका रोरा सरनेम है आप इस तरीके का अपना नाम रख दोगे। बट आर इंडियन प्रैक्टिसेस आर वेरी दिस थिंग कि हम पासवर्ड रखते हैं तो भी रखते हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल 1 2 3 ऋषि, या पासवर्ड रख देंगे पासवर्ड, जैसे सेकेंड, इस तरीके का कुछ भी हम रख देंगे, या बहुत कॉमन रखेंगे वेलकम, कभी रखेंगे पासवर्ड। सो दिस आर वेरी रॉन्ग प्रैक्टिसेस। माई स्क्रीन इज विजिबल मैम विद द नोटपैड?
No, sir, notepad is not visible.
Notepad is not visible. Okay. I just reshare it because now it's visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. तो वी जस्ट डू दिस टाइप ऑफ मिस्टेक्स कि हम क्या करते हैं, वेलकम रखते हैं, पासवर्ड रखते हैं, 1 2 3 एट ऋषि रखते हैं। सो एनी टाइप ऑफ, लाइक ये तो एक एग्जांपल के लिए मैं बता रहा हूँ। सो वी बेसिकली नीड टू स्टार्ट चेंजिंग आवर टेक्निक्स पासवर्ड रखने के लिए। वी शुड एक्चुअली यूज अ स्पेशल कैरेक्टर or numeric. Also, then we need to add some random names, for example, chair. So this type of password we actually need to practice, because क्या हो जाता है, अगर हम पासवर्ड रखते हैं, अगर हम सोचते हैं स्ट्रॉन्ग है पासवर्ड, तो हम क्या करेंगे, हम 1 2 3 नाम नंबर तो ले लिया, चलो इजी, क्योंकि ये 1 2 3 है इसमें आया ठीक है, बट 7 इज अगेन डिफरेंट इनटू इट, 7 डजंट कम इनटू सीरीज, राइट। हम क्या करेंगे, 1 2 3 रख देंगे, 4 5 6 रख देंगे, या कुछ रिलेटेड रखेंगे, जैसे बर्थडे हो गया, या आपके व्हीकल का नंबर हो गया, ऐसे कुछ टाइप का रखेंगे। सो दैट इज एन रॉन्ग प्रैक्टिस। अगर अटैकर को अगर अटैक करना ही है आपके सिस्टम पे, आपके अकाउंट पे, वो क्या करेगा, वो आपके बारे में सारा डिटेल्स कैरी करेगा, आपकी बर्थडे कब है, आपकी एनिवर्सरी कब है, आपका कोई इंपॉर्टेंट डेट है या कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट टाइम है, वो आपका सब टाइप ऑफ डेटा एक रिकॉर्ड करके रखेगा, एक डेटाबेस क्रिएट करेगा आपसे रिलेटेड, एंड देन वो पासवर्ड कॉम्बिनेशन का एक अटैक क्रिएट करके आपके अकाउंट या आपके सिस्टम पे अटैक करेगा। That term is called brute force attack. Basically, it's an permutation combination of some numbers, names, numerical IDs, and all stuff. So we should actually start practicing with password phrase. So this is one type of password you can keep. Like chair is not a common thing. Like कोई password में सोच नहीं सकता है कोई chair रखेगा, या आप फॉर एग्जांपल टेलीविजन रख सकते हो, रेफ्रिजरेटर रख सकते हो, लाइक एनी टाइप ऑफ दिस थिंग. थोड़ा सा जो चीज कॉमन नहीं है, लाइक दैट टाइप ऑफ थिंग. और समथिंग लाइक वेरी लॉन्ग एग्जाम्पल, नॉट, जैसे मैं एग्जाम्पल के लिए अभी डीडीडी डाल रहा हूँ, बट यू शुड हैव एन सो लॉन्ग पासवर्ड, लाइक इस तरीके से, बिकॉज पासवर्ड ब्रेकिंग अगेन बिकम्स वेरी इजी फॉर एनीवन देन brute force attack के साथ, बिकॉज password list contains lots of combinations of password. In a list there is at least 1 lakh, एक लिस्ट है उसमें 1 लाख पासवर्ड है कॉमन, एक 1 लाख पासवर्ड, एंड वन मोर लिस्ट वी हैव इज having 14-15 lakhs of password, and again we have third list which consists more than crores of password like combination. So I guess उसके अंदर तो सबका पासवर्ड आ ही गया होगा अगर हम कॉमन पासवर्ड की बात करें तो. सो वी डिपेंड कि हम कौन सा लिस्ट यूज कर रहे हैं ड्यूरिंग पासवर्ड अटैक. सो वी शुड हैव एन स्ट्रॉन्ग पासवर्ड. एटीएम पिन भी हमें किसी का जाके बर्थडे या बर्थ टाइम या तो व्हीकल का नंबर, एनिवर्सरी डेट, ऐसा कुछ नहीं रखना चाहिए. वी शुड एक्चुअली हैव एन डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ पिन, लाइक कोई सोच नहीं सकेगा कि ये टाइप का पिन हो सकता है किसी का. दैट इज वन प्रैक्टिस वी नीड टू स्टार्ट फॉलोइंग. अगेन लेट्स कम बैक टू द टॉपिक ऑफ पासवर्ड. वी बहुत सारे लोगों का कॉमन पासवर्ड रहेगा. लेट्स कंसिडर 1 2 3 एट पासवर्ड. आपने रखा है आपका पासवर्ड, फेसबुक के लिए भी यही रखा है, इंस्टाग्राम के लिए भी यही रखा है, स्नैपचैट के लिए भी यही रखा है, एंड ईमेल के लिए भी आपने यही रखा है. तो इनकेस अगर ये आपका पासवर्ड लीक हो गया है, तो आपको नहीं लगता अटैकर के पास सब कुछ, सब डेटा आ गया आपका? जीमेल से तो आपका पूरा फोन लिंक्ड है, उसके अंदर ड्राइव है आपका, उसके अंदर आपके फोटोज है, देन कम्स फोटोज के अंदर आपके वीडियोज है, आगे दूसरे डॉक्यूमेंट्स है, आपके ड्राइव के अंदर XYZ डॉक्यूमेंट्स है. एंड अगर आपका जीमेल का पासवर्ड आ जाता है तो उसके पास पूरा फोन ही आ जाता है, आपके फोन का हाफ एक्सेस तो आ ही जाता है. रिमोटली आप कोई भी एप्लीकेशन इंस्टॉल भी कर सकते हो, डिलीट भी कर सकते हो फ्रॉम गूगल आईडी. आपका फोन इरेज भी हो सकता है उस केस में. सो आई सजेस्ट फॉर एवरी एप्लीकेशन वी शुड हैव एन डिफरेंट पासवर्ड. नो मेनी टाइम्स आई गेट दिस थिंग कि लोग मुझे बोलते हैं कि यार हम हमेशा डिफरेंट पासवर्ड सेट नहीं कर सकते डिफरेंट अकाउंट्स के लिए, बट actually we should start practicing that. So there's an Chrome extension for this thing. I'll just share again. Is my screen visible with the new search bar?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have this thing, LastPass. As you can see, this is having a very good rating, and I suggest this type of applications because अभी के लिए मैंने ऐड नहीं किया बिकॉज मेरे दूसरे लैपटॉप में ऐड किया हुआ है. So you can actually use this type of applications for secure browsing. Also, you can save in this. Again, you should use this type of security. Reason is, I'll just give an example. I have come on Facebook. Now, why I am saying, हम कभी कभी क्या करते हैं, यहाँ पे हमारा ईमेल आईडी पहले से ही है, पासवर्ड अभी मैंने यहाँ पे सेट तो नहीं किया, बट हम यूजुअली ये क्या करते हैं, यूज योर गूगल पासवर्ड. तो आप गूगल के अंदर सारा डेटा सेव कर देते हो या क्रोम के अंदर सारा डेटा सेव कर देते हो, विच वी से कुकीज के अंदर सेव होता है, राइट? या हमारे बुकमार्क्स में सेव हो जाता है, या हमारे लैपटॉप में सेव हो जाता है. लेट्स कंसिडर, आई जस्ट गिव एन स्मॉल केस स्टडी. आपका लैपटॉप खराब हो जाता है, एंड उसके अंदर आपका कीबोर्ड खराब हो जाता है या डिस्प्ले खराब हो जाता है. यूजुअली हम क्या करते हैं, हम लोकल वेंडर के पास जाते हैं, या वी नो लाइक कभी कभी हम सर्विस सेंटर में भी चले जाएंगे, एसूस के, HP के या डेल के सर्विस सेंटर चले जाएंगे. बट अगेन वो कभी कभी टाइम ले लेता है. तो हम कभी कभी सोचते हैं ठीक है अभी लैपटॉप इज ऑल्सो आउट ऑफ वारंटी, आई जस्ट गो टू द नियरेस्ट लैपटॉप रिपेयर या थर्ड पार्टी वेंडर के पास हम चले जाते हैं, कीबोर्ड चेंज करवा दिया, ट्रैक पैड चेंज करवा दिया, डिस्प्ले चेंज करवा दिया, XYZ जो भी खराब हुआ है वो. बट हम क्या करते हैं, तभी वो लैपटॉप देके चले जाते हैं. बट एट दैट पॉइंट हार्ड डिस्क खराब नहीं हुआ रहता है हमारा. हमारा थर्ड पार्टी डिवाइसेस, फॉर एग्जांपल कीबोर्ड या डिस्प्ले या तो ट्रैक पैड, इस तरीके का कुछ पार्ट खराब हुआ रहता है, हमारा हार्ड डिस्क खराब नहीं हुआ रहता है. तो तब क्या होता है, कोई थर्ड पार्टी वेंडर, आपको नहीं लगता है कि आपका वो हार्ड डिस्क निकाल के कोई और सिस्टम में कनेक्ट कर देगा तो उसको डेटा नहीं मिलेगा? ऑब्वियसली मिल जाएगा. तो वी शुड नॉट प्रैक्टिस सेविंग हियर, वी कैन एटलीस्ट प्रैक्टिस ओवर हियर, बिकॉज वो क्या करता है, आपका डेटा इनक्रिप्ट कर देता है एंड यू कैन यूज दिस वेबसाइट। सो एक ये है, और भी दो तीन ऑप्शन आप पासवर्ड मैनेजर यूज कर सकते हो। यू कैन मैनेज एटलीस्ट 20-30 पासवर्ड एट अ टाइम एंड देन जस्ट अ सेकंड over here. So I'll just show one basic thing. Uh, Over here we have an eye icon. अभी ये जो वेंडर्स रहते हैं जहाँ पे हम हमारा रिपेयर करने के लिए देके जाते हैं हार्ड डिस्क या सॉरी लैपटॉप, अगर हम रिपेयर करने देने देके आते हैं, तो वो क्या करता है, आपको नहीं लगता वो कभी हमारे डेटा के साथ छेड़छाड़ी करेंगे या नहीं करेंगे? इन सम सर्च ब्राउजर्स वी डू नॉट हैव दिस आई आइकॉन। अगर रहेगा तो उनके लिए बहुत ईजी हो जाएगा, बट इन दैट केस वो क्या करेगा, सिंपल सा एक ट्वीक करेगा। अगर उनको डेटा निकालना है वो इंस्पेक्ट एलिमेंट करेगा यहाँ पे, जो जैसे ये जो टाइप पासवर्ड है, उधर जाके बस अगर वो टेक्स्ट भी एंटर कर देगा तो वो पासवर्ड विजिबल हो जाएगा। आई नो दिस इज वेरी स्मॉल ट्वीक, मतलब ये एग्जांपल के लिए बता रहा हूँ, दिस इज नॉट समथिंग रॉकेट साइंस और समथिंग। मैं सिर्फ एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए बता रहा हूँ ये चीज, ये बेसिक सा टर्म। उसमें क्या होता है कि अगर आपका पासवर्ड ऑलरेडी आपके बुक्स मार्क में सेव्ड है या कुछ है, तो अगर वो देख नहीं सकता है तो एटलीस्ट अगर उसने पासवर्ड एंटर कर दिया इन दिस वे, अगर मैं रिफ्रेश कर दूंगा ये वेबसाइट वापस से, ये डॉट 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 हो जाता है। तो आपका पासवर्ड अगर वो व्यू नहीं कर सकता, बट तो वो ऐसा ट्वीक कर ही सकता है XYZ%। सो आई सजेस्ट कि हमें पासवर्ड एक्चुअली सेव नहीं करने चाहिए डायरेक्टली ऑन ब्राउजर। वी कैन यूज पासवर्ड मैनेजर बिकॉज उसको एंटर करने के लिए अगेन वी नीड अ पासवर्ड, so we can keep a very strong password to get into it. So these are some practices we need to continue. So ma'am, do we have this thing we can have an doubt session, like any
Um,
doubts
mm,
to any
Let me
listeners?
see if there is any. I don't think there is any doubt currently.
Okay. If anyone has any doubts, they can ask.
Um, uh, there is no doubt, sir, by audience right now.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So can we conclude then as of now?
Yes, sure, sir.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I hope session was good and informative for everyone.
Yes, sir. It was a wonderful session, and thank you for sharing your knowledge and experience with us. It was actually good, and we'll be careful next time while saving passwords on our laptop.
एक्चुअली प्रॉब्लम इज लाइक कि हम बहुत कॉमन पासवर्ड सेव कर देते हैं ना, तो
Yeah.
वो बहुत इजीली गेसेबल है। अभी बहुत सारे लोग क्या करते हैं, हम अपना ही नाम डाल देते हैं, या अगर पैटर्न भी फोन में सेव करते हैं तो एल रखते हैं, एम रखते हैं।
Yeah.
बेसिकली दैट इज अ रॉन्ग प्रैक्टिस, वी शुड एक्चुअली बी सिक्योर्ड यूजिंग दैट
Yes. Sure, sir.
टेक्निक।
Sure, sir. Thank you so much. We
थैंक यू मैम।
express our sincere gratitude to you for taking out your time and sharing those insights with us. I appreciate the depth of knowledge and information shared, making a truly enriching experience. We also express our gratitude to our Chairman of Digital Accounting and Assurance Board, CA Charanjot Singh Nanda sir, and the whole support team of ICI for conducting this webinar.
थैंक यू मैम।
Last but not least, I would like to appreciate our audience for dedicating their valuable time to us. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you find this webinar both informative and engaging. Thank you so for such a wonderful session.
थैंक्स अ लॉट मैम, थैंक यू।
Yes.